There are secrets in your life that are meant to remain sacred, hidden from the eyes and ears of the world. God is showing that some things, when shared carelessly, can drain your power, attract negativity, or block the blessings that are already on their way. These are not just ordinary secrets. They are spiritual keys that protect your destiny, your relationships, and your purpose. What you reveal to others carries weight, and some words, intentions, or personal truths are meant to stay between you and God. Learning which things to guard is not about fear. It is about wisdom, strategy, and protection. God is calling you to be intentional with your words, careful with your trust, and wise in revealing what matters most, because your life is not just for the world to see. It is being orchestrated for something greater than anyone can understand. The moment you begin to honor this principle, you will notice peace, clarity, and favor entering spaces that were once chaotic or uncertain. This is not just guidance. It is a revelation that will change how you handle the most important aspects of your life. Understanding why certain things should never be shared begins with the awareness that words have power, and what you reveal to others can influence not only your life, but also the spiritual atmosphere around you. God often places guidance in our hearts to protect us, and this guidance includes knowing which personal details, dreams, or struggles are meant to remain private. Sharing everything without discernment can open doors to judgment, misunderstanding, or manipulation. Even people who seem trustworthy may not fully grasp the weight of what you are revealing. And without the proper timing or context, your words can create unintended consequences. Recognizing the importance of discretion is a step toward living wisely and aligning with God's protection over your life. Some things are sacred because they hold your identity, your potential, or your destiny. Your thoughts, plans, and experiences contain seeds of greatness, and exposing them prematurely can attract negative energy or envy. Many people have faced setbacks because they revealed too much about their intentions or struggles before they were ready to act. This is not about hiding or being secretive unnecessarily, but about understanding that certain truths are part of a divine process that must unfold according to God's timing. When you honor this principle, you protect your future, your peace, and the fulfillment of the plans that God has designed specifically for you. Trust plays a significant role in this concept. While it is natural to want to share experiences or seek validation from others, not everyone is equipped to handle the spiritual weight of what you carry. Some people may misinterpret your struggles or ambitions, while others might inadvertently use your information in ways that hinder your progress. God's guidance to withhold certain things is meant to ensure that your trust is placed only where it should be, and that your life is shielded from unnecessary disruption. By exercising caution, you cultivate a sense of spiritual awareness that helps you navigate relationships, decisions, and opportunities with greater wisdom. Guarding specific aspects of your life also builds resilience and discernment. When you learn to keep certain thoughts, emotions, or plans private, you develop the ability to prioritize what truly matters. You understand the value of strategic revelation and the importance of timing in sharing personal information. This skill is essential not only for protecting yourself from harm, but also for maintaining the sanctity of your spiritual journey. God often uses periods of privacy to strengthen your character, refine your vision, and prepare you for the responsibilities and blessings that lie ahead. By respecting the boundaries of what should remain hidden, you are laying a foundation for greater alignment with God's purpose. The principle of secrecy is also about spiritual authority. Certain words, experiences, or prayers hold power, and sharing them recklessly can dilute their effectiveness. There are aspects of your life that operate on a spiritual level beyond human understanding, and God instructs you to safeguard them to ensure that His will is fully manifested. Protecting these sacred elements allows you to operate with integrity and ensures that the timing of revelation aligns with divine instruction. When these elements are kept private until the appropriate moment, they carry maximum impact and are more likely to produce results that glorify God and benefit your life in lasting ways. Finally, the discipline of withholding certain things fosters spiritual growth and wisdom. It teaches you to rely on God rather than seeking human validation, and it encourages patience as you wait for the right time to reveal aspects of your life. This practice cultivates a deeper awareness of the unseen forces at work in your favor and highlights the importance of listening to divine guidance. By embracing the wisdom of knowing what not to share, you strengthen your spiritual foundation, protect your destiny, and position yourself for the blessings and opportunities that God has prepared specifically for you. Recognizing which things should never be shared requires a deep understanding of the consequences that words and information can have in your life. Every time you reveal personal struggles, future plans, or sensitive thoughts, you expose yourself to influences that may not be aligned with your best interests. People may not have the spiritual insight, emotional maturity, or wisdom to respond in ways that are supportive or protective. What seems harmless to share can inadvertently create misunderstandings, invite judgment, or even lead to manipulation. God guides us to protect the sacred aspects of our lives because He knows the invisible forces at work that can affect our destiny and purpose. By discerning carefully what to share and what to keep private, you are aligning yourself with divine protection and ensuring that your life unfolds according to His plan. The principle of guarding information also extends to your dreams and goals. When you reveal your vision too early, it can attract skepticism, criticism, or envy from others who may not understand or support your journey. Even well-intentioned advice can sometimes shift your focus, diminish your confidence, or delay your progress. God's wisdom teaches that some plans are meant to remain private until the timing is perfect. By waiting and keeping certain ambitions confidential, you allow God to orchestrate events, people, and opportunities in a way that maximizes the success and impact of what you are pursuing. This not only protects your efforts, but also ensures that when your vision is revealed, it carries full weight and authority. Trust is a vital aspect of knowing what to share. Not every person is ready to receive the details of your spiritual, emotional, or personal life. Sharing too freely can create openings for misunderstandings, betrayals, or exploitation. God teaches you to place trust intentionally, recognizing that some matters are sacred and should be kept between you and Him. Exercising discretion in sharing strengthens your spiritual discernment and teaches you to evaluate relationships carefully. It also helps you maintain emotional balance by reducing unnecessary exposure to opinions or reactions that may distract or discourage you. Protecting the private aspects of your life becomes an act of faith, allowing you to move with confidence while God aligns circumstances on your behalf. Maintaining privacy in certain areas of life also builds spiritual authority. Some aspects of your prayers, personal revelations, or experiences hold power that can be diluted if spoken prematurely. God instructs that these elements remain protected so that their timing and impact are maximized. By keeping certain things private, you operate in alignment with divine strategy, ensuring that blessings and outcomes manifest fully according to His plan. This discipline strengthens your relationship with God because it requires patience, obedience, and trust in His wisdom over human understanding. The ability to discern what should be shared also develops resilience and maturity. Learning to hold back allows you to navigate your life with intentionality, preserving your energy for meaningful interactions and purposeful actions. It teaches patience as you wait for the right circumstances and the right people to receive sensitive information. It also reinforces the understanding that your life is not meant to be fully visible to everyone. Some things are sacred because they protect your heart, your mind, and your destiny. Guarding these elements is a form of spiritual stewardship, where you respect the unseen power and purpose that God has woven into your journey. Finally, the practice of keeping certain things private fosters spiritual growth and alignment with God's plan. It teaches reliance on divine guidance rather than seeking approval or validation from others. It allows your faith to develop in secret seasons where preparation occurs unseen. By protecting the sacred aspects of your life, you position yourself to receive God's blessings in their fullness, operate with spiritual authority, and walk confidently in the purpose He has designed for you. This practice transforms your mindset, strengthens your discernment, and ensures that when the right moment comes, everything that is revealed carries maximum impact and contributes to the fulfillment of your destiny. Understanding the spiritual importance of silence in certain areas of your life is essential to walking in wisdom and alignment with God's plan. There are moments when revealing too much, even to those who seem trustworthy, can have unintended consequences that affect your progress, relationships, and spiritual well-being. God places boundaries around certain aspects of your life to protect your destiny, your heart, and the blessings He intends. Recognizing the consequences of oversharing is a critical step in understanding why God instructs us to keep certain things private. When personal details, struggles, or plans are revealed too early or to the wrong people, they can create vulnerabilities that others may exploit, intentionally or unintentionally. Sharing without discernment can lead to judgment, gossip, or manipulation, which can disrupt the spiritual and emotional stability that God intends for your life. Even those with good intentions may misunderstand your words or misinterpret your actions, causing unnecessary delays or conflicts. God's wisdom guides you to guard sacred parts of your life so that your journey is protected and the timing of blessings is preserved. Oversharing can shift energy from your favor to others, and by learning to withhold, you maintain spiritual authority and clarity over the direction of your life. Some secrets are sacred because they hold spiritual power and personal significance that cannot be fully appreciated by everyone. Certain experiences, prayers, or visions carry energy that influences your destiny, and sharing them prematurely can diminish their effectiveness. God instructs that these things remain private until the right time, ensuring that when they are revealed, they produce maximum impact. Keeping these sacred aspects hidden also strengthens your connection to God because it requires discipline, faith, and obedience. By safeguarding what is spiritually significant, you honor the unseen forces working on your behalf and align yourself with divine timing rather than human timing. Boundaries in communication also develop discernment and resilience. By learning what to share and what to keep private, you cultivate the ability to navigate relationships wisely and make decisions that protect your peace and progress. The practice of withholding certain information trains your spirit to recognize motives, evaluate intentions, and respond with wisdom rather than emotion. This discernment ensures that the energy you release into the world is intentional and purposeful rather than reactive or unguarded. Over time, these habits of discretion create a stronger foundation for personal growth, spiritual maturity, and the manifestation of God's promises in your life. Trust is another essential component of keeping certain things private. Not everyone is ready or capable of handling the depth, complexity, or significance of your personal experiences. By exercising caution in whom you confide, you protect yourself from betrayal, misunderstanding, or unnecessary influence. God encourages us to place trust intentionally, reserving sensitive matters for those whose hearts are aligned with our well-being or for Him alone. This selective trust strengthens relationships and creates space for divine guidance to operate without interference. It also fosters a sense of inner peace, knowing that the most important aspects of your life are protected from harm or distraction. The discipline of privacy also cultivates patience and timing. God often works in seasons, preparing circumstances, people, and opportunities for the precise moment when they are most effective. Revealing too much too soon can disrupt this divine sequence, leading to missed opportunities or misaligned outcomes. By exercising patience and holding back certain information, you allow God to orchestrate events perfectly, ensuring that blessings, breakthroughs, or revelations occur at the ideal time. This practice teaches reliance on divine wisdom rather than human judgment, and reinforces the principle that not everything needs to be shared immediately to have significance or impact. Finally, learning to withhold certain things enhances your spiritual authority and alignment with God's purpose. When sacred knowledge, personal victories, or divine insights are kept private until the appointed time, they carry greater weight and influence. Privacy allows your life to operate in harmony with divine strategy, ensuring that outcomes are not compromised by premature exposure or outside interference. By embracing the discipline of guarding sacred information, you strengthen your character, deepen your relationship with God, and position yourself to experience the fullness of His plans with clarity, power, and lasting impact. Cultivating discernment about what to share is essential, protecting your spiritual, emotional, and personal well-being. God's guidance to keep certain things private is not meant to create fear or isolation. It is meant to preserve your life from unnecessary complications, negativity, and interference. Not everything in your heart, mind, or life is meant for public knowledge, and understanding the difference between what should be shared and what should remain private is a mark of spiritual maturity. Discernment allows you to evaluate the people, situations, and timing before revealing personal information, ensuring that the energy you release into the world is aligned with God's plan and does not create unnecessary vulnerabilities. This careful approach empowers you to act intentionally rather than react impulsively, protecting your progress, peace, and purpose from disruption. Discernment also strengthens the ability to recognize trustworthy relationships. Not everyone has the spiritual awareness, maturity, or alignment to handle sensitive information. Some may misinterpret your intentions, react with judgment, or share your personal matters with others. By developing discernment, you learn to identify those whose hearts are aligned with your well-being, and those who may unintentionally or intentionally cause harm. This process teaches you to balance openness with caution, giving information only to those who demonstrate understanding, empathy, and integrity. It creates a shield around your life that preserves sacred aspects of your journey while allowing supportive connections to flourish. Timing plays a crucial role in the decision of what to share. God often orchestrates events, opportunities, and revelations according to His perfect timing, and sharing too early can disrupt the flow of His plan. Discernment involves not only recognizing whom to share with, but also when to share. Certain insights, prayers, or victories carry power that is most effective when revealed at the right moment. Premature exposure can diminish impact, create misunderstandings, or invite opposition. By exercising patience and waiting for the appropriate time, you align yourself with God's timing and allow His plan to unfold without interference. Timing ensures that what is revealed has maximum significance and contributes to your spiritual growth, success, and fulfillment. Boundaries are another critical aspect of discernment. By setting limits on what you disclose, you protect your energy, reputation, and progress. Boundaries do not isolate you. Rather, they empower you to maintain control over your life and create space for God's favor and guidance to operate freely. When you are discerning about what to share, you conserve your emotional energy and avoid situations where your trust or intentions could be misused. Boundaries provide clarity, peace, and focus, allowing you to navigate relationships and life decisions with wisdom and purpose. They also signal to others that your life operates on principles and values that prioritize spiritual alignment and personal integrity. Developing this discernment fosters spiritual growth and alignment with God's purpose. The practice of knowing what to keep private requires reliance on divine guidance, obedience to God's wisdom, and an understanding that not everything is meant for human validation. By choosing carefully what to reveal, you cultivate patience, strengthen your faith, and deepen your connection with God. This discipline allows you to operate with spiritual authority, ensuring that blessings, insights, and personal victories manifest at the right time and in the most effective way. It also builds resilience, equipping you to handle challenges and relationships with clarity, wisdom, and strength. Finally, discernment in sharing creates an environment where restoration, breakthrough, and divine favor can flourish. By protecting sacred aspects of your life, you allow God to work without interference, orchestrating circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with His plan. This practice positions you to experience the fullness of His blessings while maintaining integrity, focus, and spiritual alignment. It ensures that when revelations, victories, or insights are shared, they carry maximum impact, influence, and power, contributing to the fulfillment of your destiny in ways that honor God and strengthen your life trajectory. Maintaining the discipline of secrecy in key areas of your life is a principle that strengthens spiritual authority and positions you for divine favor. God teaches that not everything is meant to be revealed to the world, and the wisdom of keeping certain matters private is part of His strategy to protect your life and destiny. By guarding personal struggles, insights, victories, or plans, you prevent unnecessary interference, judgment, or negativity from diluting your progress. Every word you speak carries energy, and when you choose carefully what to share, you ensure that your life operates under the guidance and protection of divine wisdom rather than the influence of human opinion. This discipline requires patience, trust, and obedience, and it demonstrates your understanding that God's timing and plan are higher than human timing. One of the key benefits of this discipline is the ability to cultivate spiritual resilience. When you refrain from sharing everything, you train your heart to rely more on God than on human validation. You develop strength, patience, and focus, knowing that the right time will come for the proper revelation of your experiences or plans. This resilience helps you navigate challenges, setbacks, and opposition with clarity and confidence, because you are operating from a place of divine alignment rather than seeking affirmation from others. The discipline of secrecy becomes a tool for spiritual growth, teaching you to trust in God's timing and sovereignty rather than succumbing to the desire for immediate recognition or response. Secrecy also enhances the value of what is revealed. Certain insights, prayers, or achievements carry greater impact when shared at the right time and with the right audience. Premature exposure can diminish their influence, invite opposition, or create misunderstandings. By keeping these things private until God's appointed moment, you maximize the effectiveness and significance of what is revealed. This requires discernment to understand which aspects of your life are sacred, who is trustworthy, and when the timing is right. Aligning with this principle ensures that blessings, revelations, and victories manifest with full power, creating outcomes that honor God and strengthen your path forward. The discipline of privacy also teaches humility and dependence on God. When you refrain from seeking approval or validation from others, you cultivate a heart that is focused on divine guidance rather than human opinion. This dependence strengthens your spiritual connection, increases sensitivity to God's direction, and encourages obedience to His instructions. By practicing secrecy in key areas, you learn to recognize the unseen forces working in your favor, and you develop a mindset that values alignment with God's plan over the need for external affirmation. This humility and focus create a foundation for spiritual authority, protection, and the effective manifestation of your purpose. Another significant aspect is the protection of your peace and energy. Sharing too much with the wrong people or at the wrong time can create unnecessary stress, conflict, or distraction. By maintaining discretion, you conserve your energy for meaningful actions and relationships that are aligned with your purpose. This careful management of what is shared prevents emotional drain and preserves mental clarity, allowing you to focus on growth, progress, and alignment with God's plan. Your life becomes more intentional, your decisions more strategic, and your actions more effective because you are not constantly reacting to external pressures or influences. Finally, maintaining secrecy strengthens your capacity to receive divine favor and blessing. By honoring the boundaries God places around certain aspects of your life, you allow Him to work behind the scenes, orchestrating events, people, and opportunities according to His perfect timing. The practice of keeping sacred things private demonstrates faith, patience, and obedience, and it ensures that the manifestation of blessings, breakthroughs, and revelations occurs in fullness and power. This discipline positions you to experience restoration, victory, and success that is untainted by external interference, misinterpretation, or distraction, and it aligns your life with the divine plan in a way that maximizes impact, authority, and spiritual alignment.